Morning, guys. All right, so we're moving on to 5.6, where we're talking about two-step inequalities. All right, so we got these two kids, Rico and Halima, shopping for craft sticks, glue, and electrical tape for a science project. Together, they have $30 to spend on supplies. How should they spend their $30 if they need at least 1,000 craft sticks? So, if we kind of look at this graphic right here, 275 craft sticks cost 475. So we kind of got to do that first thing, right? We got to figure out because they need at least 1,000, right? So we'll kind of like take that 275. Actually, I use a different calculator than this. Okay, let's see here. So we're going to take that 275, and we need at least 1,000. So I'm going to take that and multiply it by 4 to see how many I get. 275, not 275. There we go. So that gets us to 1,100, right? Now, just to double check this, let's see what happens if we do 3 boxes, right? Well, we don't get quite where we need, right? So let's clear that out because that's not what I need. So we need 4 boxes of I keep doing this. 275 gets us to 11,100. That's enough. So we need at least 4 boxes of the craft sticks because it does say they need at least 1,000 craft sticks, right? And so they're each 475. So if you take that 475 and we multiply by 4, we get 75. Yep, times 4 gets us to 19 bucks. Okay, so $19 of that $30 is already accounted for, right? Excuse me. So let's see. We need to get some electrical tape and we need to get some glue, right? So we know 19's right there. So let's do this. We'll say 19 plus 350 plus 350 is 7. So that gets us to 26, right? So 26 is less than or equal to 30, right? Which is good. That works out, right? So that gets us enough craft sticks, one thing of electrical tape, and then one thing of glue, small glue, right? But I think we could actually get a big glue as well because we could take that 19 plus 350 plus 8 is 19 plus 850 is going to be 2750, right? So that's also less than 30. So yeah, so that means they could get 4 boxes of craft sticks, one roll of tape, and honestly, they could get 2 things of small glue, right? Because that would bring that up to 29.50, and either 2 small glues or 1 large glue. I'm not going to graph it because I'm running out of room here. But yeah, so yeah, 2-step inequality. So we'll put it together as inequalities on the next part of it. Sorry, this is blue, by the way, which, man, shoot, you can't even see that it's blue, really. Anyway. But yeah, okay. So Hamish has $25.97 in his pocket to spend at the craft store. He wants to buy a paint canvas and some paint pens. Prices are right here. How many paint pens P can Hamish buy? Whew. So P equals the number of paint pens. Okay. And so paint pens are $3.15 a pop. So we're going to take that $3.15 and we're going to multiply it by the number of paint pens. So $3.15 times P. And then we're going to add on the canvas and see what we get. And actually, we don't want an equal sign. We want less than or equal to because he can't spend over $25.97. Okay. So we're going to take that 14. We take it to the other side. We've got 315. P equals 25.97 minus 14 is, I think, 11.97. And then we're going to divide by 315. So P is going to be 11.97 divided by 315. Gives us 3.8 pens. But we can't have 3.8 pens, right? So, because you can't buy 0.8 of a pen. So you can only buy 3 pens because 4 pens would send you over the price. So let's do, how did I set up my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 3.8 would be like right here ish. No, this, gosh, come on, these aren't equations, they're inequalities. So it would be like right here going to the left. But again, you can't buy 0.8 of a pen. So he can buy 3 pens. Okay. Erin has $52 to spend at the florist. She wants to buy a vase for $11.75 and several roses for $3.50. What are the possible number of roses Erin can buy? So R equals the number of roses. And so we're going to take that kind of similar thing right here. The roses are basically the pens in that previous one, right? So we're going to say 350 times R because roses are 350 each, right? And then we're going to add 11.75 again. Oh, it was 11.97 on the previous one. That's how much the vase cost, and she has $52. So again, it is a inequality, not an equation. So we do the same thing. We're going to subtract that 11.75. We follow the exact same process every time. 52 minus 11.75 is 40.25. And we're going to divide by 350. You can take 3.5 as well. It's the same thing. So we take that 40.25. Oops, clear that. 40.25. And we're going to divide by 3 if I could actually type here. And we get to 11.50. So we're roses 11.50. Is that what I got here? Yeah, yeah. And then what did I put my? Okay, thank you. And then similarly, right here, we're going to say 1050 is like right, not right there, right there, and kind of same thing. But you can't buy half a rose for that 0.5. So we'll say she can buy 10 roses, and 11 roses. My bad, gosh, buy 11 roses. Okay. Members of the science club are selling coupon booklets for $17.95 as a fundraiser. They hope to exceed the amount of money they raised last year. How many coupon booklets B must the club members sell to achieve their goal? So sorry, guys. B equals number of booklets. Okay. Um, yeah. So the idea here is that we want to get higher than that 658.35 because that's what they did last year. That's what they have so far. So we're just going to start with that. What is that? 498.75. Okay. And then we have to add on the cost of the coupon booklets, which is $17.95, and then how many of them they sell. So that's that B. And then we want to get more than what they got last year. That's 658.35. So, I mean, this is set up super similarly to these, right? These are multiplication. So we got multiplication and division kind of as the operations used. This one we have, we're starting with that addition, right? So we subtracted here. Same thing. It's just set up a little differently, right? So we're going to subtract that 498.75 from there. Then we get to 17.95. B is greater than whatever that is. So we've got 658.35 minus 498.75 gets us to 159.60. And then we're going to divide by that 17.95, right? It's the same kind of steps every time, right? Super similar. We just kind of solve things the same way. 159.6 divided by, what is it? 17.95 gets us to 81.8. What did I screw up here? 17.95. That's what I'm missing. Gets us to 8.89. Again, you can't really sell 0.89 of a coupon book, right? So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8.89 would be roughly right here. And this is greater than. So we can sell 8 right there. And it's going to be an open circle because it's Actually, it should be right there because that 8.89, right? But it leads us to basically selling only 8, right? Because you can't sell 0.89, right? So they can sell 8, or they need to sell 8. And we'd say at least 8 booklets. Okay. Oh, my bad, 9. Because 8 won't get them there, right? They have to actually go up because it's greater than. Ooh, that was a close one, right? So they actually have to hit that 9, because if they sell 8 of them, then they'll be short, that 17.95 of that total. But if they sell 9, they'll go above it. Ooh, there we go. Okay. All right. So it's just straight up inequality. There's no word problem with it. This is subtraction, so we're going to do the opposite. I add right here. We get to negative 9 halves is greater than 90 because it flips. Nope, less than. My bad. We haven't divided yet. I'm just going to rewrite here. Negative 9 halves is less than 90. The inequality flips when we'll do that division, right? So then I got to get rid of this 9 halves. A couple of ways we can do it. I'm going to shoot, let's just do it. Multiply by 2 on both sides, because that's division right there. And this should be x right here. That cancels. So now I'm left with negative 9x is less than 180. And I'm going to divide by negative 9. And that flips around because I'm dividing by a negative, and that gets us to x is greater than negative 20. And let's see, I started here, 24, negative 23, negative 22, negative 21, negative 20, negative 19, negative 18, and etc. Let's see, negative 20, it's an open circle, and my inequality, the arrow is pointing to the right, so that's how it goes. All right, so there you go, guys. Enjoy.